today we're in Seattle, and it's raining outside, and but this morning was beautiful. So I taught 2 classes here at Heirloom Design Studios, and your new shop.
Yes.
How long have you been around?
My sister and I started Heirloom Designs in December, and we've had a blast. And you are one of our first class that we've had. I met Doug at Market last year, and we've been stitching with Krynic since we were, for a long time. All of our Christmas stockings have a lot of Krynic in them and other projects. And yeah, I met Doug and we talked a little bit about all of your amazing fibers, and we thought it would be really fun to get you to Seattle to meet our Seattle stitchers. So he spent Friday and Saturday with us.
We had a really fun time. We all learned a lot.
Everyone always learns something.
Right.
Even our most experienced stitchers learn.
So they all walked out saying they really had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Krynic product?
Well, I mean, I love the braid. So
Okay.
I love the number 12 for all kinds of projects. And I really tend to like the golds, reds, greens.
We have a lot of golds.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I did really have to call Doug back before he came out to ask him to bring the candy cane.
That's right.
White and red
We needed that.
Krynic for us.
Yeah.
Love it. It's the, what is it, 332,
332.
number 12.
Yeah, your customers seem to have a good time
Yes.
putting little bits in. You were teaching classes in plaids,
Yes.
and it was interesting seeing how the plaids were blended with the other threads and made it really spectacular projects. So what's your favorite color?
Well, I love the blending filaments. This is one of my favorites. This is sort of like a pearlized one, and I love to mix this with any light color, a white, a light pink, a soft gray, because it kind of gives everything just a really subtle pearl effect. And I also like the blending filament in blue that I use with a lot of blues for skies, because it just gives it a little shimmer.
And ice, you've done that. Like
And
on
ice.
Addie's Pond.
Yes, on
Mhm.
ice. And then I really am loving the facets too. So I'm working right now on a pillow for my daughter, and I've used a lot of the facets. It's got this kind of like vining floral thing, and so I've been using a lot of the facets and couching it down.
And we talked a lot about couching and found that a lot of people didn't know what couching meant.
I know, yeah.
But it was just a way of tacking the threads down.
Yeah.
And that was pretty exciting when that came up too.
And you taught like the special trick about the special way to knot the blending filament on your needle, so that when you're stitching with this and a thread, the blending filament doesn't just slip out.
And we did a video on that too,
Got it,
which
yeah.
was great. So, well, I'm glad I came here. I had a great time. I'll see you at Market,
Yeah.
and see you then.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much for coming all the way from
Thanks.
West Virginia to visit us.
Thanks, Doug.